All right, in the meantime, I want to get the read on the debate and the impact of that with the prominent Republican, a prominent Democrat, Steve Moore, the former senior economic advisor to Donald Trump, Patrick Murphy, the former U.S. Undersecretary of the Army, former Pennsylvania Congressman, Wharton professor, a Democrat he be. Patrick, to you first, then. These markets, if you hear some tell it, not all, are telegraphing a Harris win. Is that a jump? Because if that is the case, they're not happy about it.
I think that's the case. I mean, she took it to the former president last night, and she clearly beat him, Neil. She took it to him from the jump. When she went right up to him, shook his hand, and said, "I'm Kamala Harris. Nice to meet you," right? And then she went back. And, you know, I thought it laid out on the economy when they asked her, "Hey, how are you on fracking?" And she said, "This is tied to our national security. We have to wean ourselves off of foreign oil." But she did that. And, you know, I've talked about this on your program. Highest rate of oil production in American history, highest rate of natural gas production in American history. Fracking here in Pennsylvania, where I'm from, second state in the lead, we have the Marcellus Shale of natural gas. So that all above approach has worked for the American economy, has worked for energy, and has worked for national security. And that was a clear contrast with Donald Trump.
All right, so you're not a fan of Donald Trump. Let me write that down. Steve Moore, I'm joking. I'm a
fan of Donald Trump.
Do you think Donald Trump botched? Then, Steve, do you think, and I know you're close friends, you work with him, great respect for him, and he for you, he botched it last night. He took her bait, and it killed him.
You know, I wish he had really stuck to the economy. My biggest frustration with the debate last night, there was no discussion about the economy. I would say two of the biggest financial issues for our country, and this is a financial show, Neil, is number one, our $35 trillion national debt that is scheduled to go up by another $2 trillion a year under the Kamala Harris-Joe Biden baseline. That's pretty scary. And the second one is it never came up. A $5 trillion tax increase on American businesses and investors. By my back-of-the-envelope calculation, if you put in place those higher taxes on capital gains, unrealized capital gains, dividends, raise the corporate tax rate, you'd probably see about a 30 to 35% reduction in the value of stocks. So that would be one of the biggest meltdowns we've seen, and it never came up. So that was my major frustration.
Something did come up on that, right, Steve? I mean, the fact now, this is one study, a Wharton study that shows that it's going to add $5 trillion in debt. That is the Trump plan over the next 10 years. I believe under the Harris plan, it would be about, $1 to $2 trillion. Now, again, this isn't worth the paper it's printed on. I get that, these forecasts. But what do you think of that? Well, it did briefly come up, but you're quite right. It wasn't pounded enough, actually, on either side.
Well, look, I mean, the thing that's so interesting about this election is we have both candidates have records, right? And so what happened when Kamala Harris and Biden came into office, they took a trend on the debt, which wasn't very good to begin with, and I'm not going to defend what Republicans did with the debt, and they added another $7 trillion to that. So how could anybody say that Trump is going to be worse than Biden on the debt when we already have a record, and it was so much worse?
But he was worse than Biden on the debt, right? Under his stewardship.
He was much worse. He was much worse. Come on. The facts are the facts. For the 4 years, Steve, let me speak. I let you speak. And let me tell you something, brother. Your facts are wrong. $8 trillion in debt. $8 trillion. That's $8 trillion under Donald Trump's 4 years. It's been $4 trillion in debt under Biden's, and that $4 trillion is too much.
$4 trillion.
But he doubled the debt.
Yeah. But Pat, does it bug you that it's not a top-line issue? It's not a top-line issue for a lot of folks, and you're both arguing the same coin, just different sides of it. I get it. But the debt is a big issue. We got to pay for that.
Right. It should be a big deal issue. And that's why especially we have to pay interest on this debt. And that's why, Neil, you have people like Republican Rand Paul yesterday on Twitter said, "I'm not a big fan of Trump. He increased the debt." And that's a Republican talking about Donald Trump before the debate. And that's why you have 200 Republicans. Hey, Steve,
All right,
let me
real
talk,
quick,
brother.
Steve
So I'll let
Moore,
you speak.
answer
All right?
that. Real quick,
That's
Steve
why
Moore, answer that.
Republicans
Okay.
like Dick Cheney
Look,
and others are supporting
Let Steve
Kamala
answer,
Harris.
Pat. Let Steve answer. Real quick,
Okay,
Steve.
the answer
Okay,
is
you
this,
got it.
that you are never going to get back to prosperity by taxing the economy. Her only plan
And
in
she
dealing
didn't
with
raise
the debt,
taxes for 4 years. They haven't
her
raised taxes.
only
Let him
plan
speak.
is
Let
to
him
raise-
speak.
Her only plan is to raise the debt by $5 trillion, and there's not one single spending cut in that whole plan, not one reduction in spending.
It's about $2 trillion, but a trillion here, you lose track. But Steve, I want to thank you. Pat, I want to thank you both very much. You're
Thank you,
real
Pat.
gentlemen about dealing with this, and that's hard to find today. I appreciate that.